In the 1960s, Europe was in an extremely tense military environment. The most worrisome thing for countries like France and West Germany was the large tank army on the opposite side. Therefore, a lot of weapon development and tactical planning revolved around how to fight tanks. During this period, many strange weapons appeared, such as the West German DM24/34 individual portable flamethrower. The role of flamethrowers had already been clearly demonstrated in World War II. However, at that time, most flamethrowers had problems such as being bulky and large in size. During World War II, Germany developed a single-soldier weapon called the 46 type assault flamethrower. Although it was not used on a large scale, it also proved the value of this type of portable equipment. In 1965, West Germany began to equip the DM24, also known as the 30mm Hafla. It was developed in the early 1960s and is a pistol-style single-soldier weapon. From the name, it can be seen that it uses a 30mm caliber. The DM24 has a launch tube made of laminated cardboard. The ammunition inside the tube contains a mixture of red phosphorus and magnesium powder. The rear of the launch tube is made of metal, with a simple firing mechanism, primer, and propellant inside. It has a folding handle, which, when in use, is first unfolded to reveal the trigger, and then the trigger can be pulled in the direction of the target. After firing, the propellant burns and expands in the small tube. The burning gas first enters the open chamber in front, and then acts on the ammunition. This design can appropriately reduce breech pressure and mitigate recoil. After the ammunition is fired, the impact fuse and delay fuse on the top begin to work. The impact fuse will start to work normally after the ammunition has flown about 8 meters. If it is triggered by impact, the ammunition will explode and burn. If not, the delay fuse will detonate the ammunition after about a second of flight. Because the ammunition flies in a certain arc, the shooter needs to hold the launcher with both hands and shoot at a certain angle. The DM25 weighs about 500 grams, is 390 mm long, has an effective range of 35 to 45 meters, and can reach a maximum of nearly 80 meters. The burning time of the ammunition is 1 to 2 minutes. The DM34 is an upgraded version of the DM24, with the caliber increased to 35 mm. The ammunition can accommodate more incendiaries and has a 3-stage structure, causing a wider area of damage. The launch tube is made of aluminum, and the folding handle is connected to the safety, which must be unfolded to pull the trigger. The upgraded version has significantly increased lethality. In impact mode, it does not trigger the delayed fuse to detonate the incendiary, but instead sprays the red phosphorus mixture in a radius of 3 to 4 meters. This design can concentrate the destruction around the target. The mixture burns with a large amount of smoke. If the impact fuse has not been triggered after flying for about a second, the delayed fuse will intervene, and the incendiary will splash to create a burning band about 15 meters long and about 10 meters wide. The burning mixture can reach a high temperature of 1,200 degrees Celsius, accompanied by a large amount of smoke. The DM34 weighs 625 grams, is 445 mm long, and has a similar burning time for the ammunition, but with a longer and larger attack range, reaching nearly 90 meters. Whether it is the DM24 or the DM34, they are both single-soldier weapons not included in the establishment, similar to the German Wehrmacht's anti-tank bazooka during World War II, and are disposable. They have many functions on the battlefield. In addition to attacking enemies hiding in bunkers and buildings, they can also be used to quickly create flames and smoke to obscure the enemy's vision. Its high-temperature flames and thick smoke can affect heat-seeking and other guidance methods. In an emergency, it can also be used to directly attack armored targets. Although it may not cause fatal damage, it can at least temporarily harass them. The DM34 is technically more mature and more widely used. The German army continued to use it until 2001, and it was also provided to some NATO member countries' armed forces. However, we can hardly find any records of its actual combat use. Interestingly, our military once equipped a weapon called the DFR 89 35mm single-soldier incendiary grenade, although many reports did not mention its origin. However, from the appearance and mode of operation, it is basically a copy of the DM34, with the addition of a folding ruler to facilitate precise shooting.